Hey, hey. Veritrix. Thank you for 85 months. It is me, the early guy. Well, Masi, thank you for the biddies. My setup is driving me crazy today. I woke up today and just everything decided, we don't work. We don't work. I don't know why this has happened. Like my face cam, it's just gone. My camera was off. It shuts itself off when it detects that it's not connected to anything. But now it definitely is, and it is on, and the deck link is detecting a video signal. But I'm just getting fucking nothing in OBS. I don't know why. It's not hidden. Facecam source is there. I thought I was gonna do. I mean, I did a Windows update, but like it would be completely inscrutable as to what that would have changed, or why, like how it could possibly change things in a way where everything else looks normal and there's no indication whatsoever that it wouldn't be working, you know. So like I said, the DeckLink software shows that it's getting a video signal. So, I don't know. Like I did Windows Update, but it's not helpful to know that.
So, you know how last night we were talking and I was like, I really hope this weekend goes good because like we need one.
Just hit me with the bad news.
It's snowing.
It's fucking snowing right now?
It's not bad. I don't think it's going to get in the way of our plans. But I just looked out the window and it's snowing and I feel like the universe is just like one more little fuck you.
Yeah. I'm already having a bad time because my whole stupid setup doesn't work. So I'm so tired of this. I don't know how to set it up any differently. It's this mess here. Like I can't. I don't know. My camera's not working. It's giving me no indication as to why it shouldn't be. You know, capture card's reporting it's getting a video signal, but I can't. I get nothing from my face cam. It's just blank. And OBS isn't telling me anything. So who knows? And then I wanted to just do a little bit of Final Fantasy VI, so, you know, retro, splitter, blah, blah. It just would show no signal. It would display here, no signal on the capture card, no clue why. I tried everything. The only way I could get it to display on the capture card is if I ran the splitter or the switcher directly to the capture card. So when these two devices down here are involved, blah, blah, but that means then I don't get the audio split out, and I can't see it here. So I don't know how any of this worked at all at any point now, because now none of it does.
Well, the only thing that's changed is the monitor so far.
I tested all this after the monitor. This was all working, and then today it just decided it's all not working. Actually, maybe the Windows update did fuck my capture setup somehow. I don't know how it could. It doesn't really make sense, but I am having capture problems in a sort of general way. Except for I am still able to capture my desktop. So, I mean, fuck if I know. Honestly, I'm so tired of doing this dance, of trying to get this fucking shit to work, all these devices. I just disabled and re-enabled the capture card, so that was not a additional bug.
Well, I'm not ready, so I'm gonna go wake up a little bit.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my stupid setup. And I'm tired of trying to figure it out. Y'all, I'm so done. I'm so done. Single PC setup wouldn't fix anything that I just described. It wouldn't change a single thing. Except for potentially make a lot of other things worse. Because it would be a whole set of new problems on top of the existing ones that would not be fixed by it. So that would be a good way for me to add more problems to my list. Be headed towards nothing working ever again. What would probably help would be to eliminate these two fucking additional devices down here. But for some reason, I don't know what it is, but like there's just no... There's a real lack of competent 8K devices. I mean, this capture thing is a new problem that I don't know what to do about it. Maybe, I mean, I did a Windows update, so the thing is eventually you always have to do those. Eventually you can't escape it. And I will say that additionally, something with this, so I did an optional update, and I guess that's on me. There's, like the current update chain for Windows 10 ends in an error. Like if you do the optional, like quality update, 22H2, that will install, but then there's an additional one it wants to do after that, 2401 security update for 22H2, and that will just fail. And that happened on both of my PCs. I don't know if that's related. But the fact that it happened on both my PCs is like making me question whether their update shit is worth anything. Or if this one is fucked up, I guess I mean to say. I don't know if I can roll back. View update history. Go back to the previous version of Windows 10. The button is grayed out. And it says this option is no longer available because your PC was updated more than 10 days ago. Okay, well, number one, that's not true. I just updated it today. All right, well, cool, I live on this now. I live with it now. That's true, Chloe. And it does have that enabled, so maybe. I went searching for, so basically what I need is, I need 8K. I need support for, I need 8K because I need HDMI 2.1 support, basically. I want I want 4K 144 hertz support. And the only way to get that is to reach up to 8K, god damn it, 8K. And then the other things I need are to split to 2 outputs and audio extraction. And getting all of that in a single package doesn't even seem possible. Like, HK is a gun, right? Or a gun manufacturer. I'm not sure. Like, there's a bunch of devices that almost bamboozled me because they are 8K, they support everything I need, and they say that they are splitters with audio extractors. This is a lie. It's just a fucking lie. It has one HDMI in, one HDMI out, and another HDMI out that's labeled audio only. So it's not a fucking splitter. It's not a splitter. And every single one of those I looked at is the same bait and switch. They aren't actually splitters. They are actually just audio extractors. So I would still need a splitter. The Moab, thank you for 5 years. Very much appreciated. Further, one of those, even if it was the right thing, would only eliminate one device from this chain. That would be a good thing. I want to go fucking back to my 1080p setup where there was good support for all that shit. I had an HDMI switch that had audio extraction and it output to 2 outputs. So it was a 4 into 2, or no, I think it was even a 6 into 2. And it just did everything I needed. It just had it all. I feel like giving up too, man. Like, I don't even know. Is it impossible to make these devices? There is one more device that I'm looking at, but I'm scared of it because it's almost $200 and I don't want to get it only to discover that it doesn't work or something. Because I feel like I've been doing a lot of that recently and I'm so tired. But there is an 8K switch, 4 in, 2 out, with a built-in audio extractor to optical. It, on paper, should do what I need, but I simply just don't know. I know, it's for only $200. I don't know, man. If it solves all my fucking problems, then, hooray. But if not, that's a chunk of change to drop on something that's not going to work. Let me share it with you. It's also one of those things where there's just like 1 million brands coming out of China. There isn't a consistent brand that makes anything anymore. There's like nobody you can go to. It's all devices like this with seemingly random generator names. And also, if you find a device you do like, you better buy a few of them because it'll just disappear. It'll just stop existing suddenly. I know I'm not showing you guys anything because I don't like showing my browser just in case. I just wanted to get you guys the link to the product so you can see what you think. And then I guess if this works, I would return the other Switch that I got. I don't think I can return these other devices because I've had them for a while now. But I've only had this other Switch for a week. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, just spend thousands of dollars. Even looking at the thousands of dollar devices, they don't seem to do 8K. Everything I see is always I just out of curiosity, I would dig into some of the broadcast level brands, or I guess I don't even know if they're broadcast level. It's it certainly outstrips even prosumer in terms of cost, but in terms of features supported, I don't know that they're broadcast level. But you see, the thing is that there's so much bullshit now, you can't even trust just that it says 8K, It better say 8K 60 hertz or something. You want it to be explicit. It needs to be explicit in what it says that it does. Otherwise, best of fucking luck to you. Because there's all these refresh rates, and not everything supports everything. Some of them are limited in arbitrary ways. Anyway, this device I just linked is supposed to do 4 in, 2 out. It's 8K. It should, I hope, support 4K up to 144, although it does not explicitly say that. And that's something that I don't understand, because when you're talking about HDMI 2.1 and blah, 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 it should be, they need to be fucking explicit. It says it uses the latest chip HDMI 2.1 version, and it supports 8K 60. But it only says 4K 120. So it doesn't explicitly say if it supports 4K 144. And I am losing my mind. That's what's scaring me, is will this fix my problems, or will this just be another problem? 8K ought to mean something. It ought to fucking mean something. And I don't want to have to buy this to find out. And then further, a lot of these companies, they'll put some notes and shit in the screenshots or product photos. And often those fucking worry me. On this 4th screenshot here, it says, "Note, suggest preferentially connect 8K TV to out B, since out A supports 8K at 60 or 4K at 120 resolution only in split mode. In this mode, out A and out B select the same input source. If it's in matrix mode, then out A's maximum output resolution is 8K 30 or 4K 60. Out B can output 8K 60. So, what does that mean? because this has this mode to do a matrix mode, basically, where, to be honest with you, I'm not sure I understand. I think the inputs become outputs or something. It's so confusing. They don't explain well what this is supposed to do. I don't think I want that mode. I just want both of the HDMI outputs to output the same thing to two different screens. That's it. That's all. So I don't know that it's the biggest problem, Beer, but it does. My monitor supports 4K up to 144, and I want to be able to use my monitor to its fullest extent. That's all. That's all I want. I think that's right, Moab. It just bothers me that there's an explanation in a picture that's like confusing sounding and buried in a picture. It probably isn't relevant to my needs or my concerns, but I fucking, man, I just... Anyway, if this device works, then it should do everything I need, I would hope. Nah, I know, you're right, Beer. Like, at some point you have to kind of, like, give up, right? This is $70 on AliExpress. It's $100 cheaper, but it'll take, like, months to get here, right? That's so fucking weird. It would arrive in 10 to 15 days, according to this. It is a lot more. That makes it feel a lot safer of a purchase at this price. But why is it this price? Is this the same one? The picture is different. No, it's the same. I guess it's the same one. I don't know, man. All I know is I'm losing my mind with this shit. I'm so done. Oh, it doesn't come with the power plug? Or wait. Oh, they're all split out. Wait. EU plug, no audio. AU plug with audio. US plug, no audio. Okay, so it's actually 75/65. Jesus Lord. And it's not purchasable. This product can't be shipped to your address. And I haven't put in an address, so it's just, and it also didn't ask me for location, so it's just decided that I'm not allowed to purchase this device. trying to think if there's like any other way I could do this stuff. I mean, there is, but I don't even know if my capture card supports 4K 144. I think I am running 4K, like, it does. What am I saying? It does. Because I'm on 4K 144 right here. And it's capturing, so that part's fine. And this is going through my current Switch and those two fucking devices, and this part is fine. I have no idea why my camera isn't working, though. That's gonna infuriate me for forever. Yep. 4K 144. And there's the capture card. So I didn't change anything. At least that part's working. The other thing I would need to do, or like if I were to gonna try to like simplify this and separate, like basically separate the other things away. I don't even know that would be easier. No, never mind. Still be the same fucking problem. It would be the same problem, but I would. So if I want to separate it away from being entangled with my gaming PC setup, I would need another 4K capture card. And then the consoles would all be their own setup. But that just adds other complications. Like so I have to get the audio somehow. What's mini USB? Why are we talking about USB? Oh, yeah, that's just an update port. That's so you can update the firmware. I saw people talking about that in the Amazon reviews. Why are we upset about that? I just don't know why that drew so much attention out of everything. Is that weird? I actually like that it has the ability for you to update the firmware. Normally they don't. Normally it just is what it is. I mean, I think in context, though, if you're... sorry, I'm switching off again so I can look at this link. I mean, I think the fact that we are able to capture my desktop right now, like, I don't remember what the specs are on this AverMedia capture card that I'm using, but it is working to capture my desktop, which I think effectively means it's HDMI 2.1, because that's the only way it could possibly be receiving and displaying 4K at 144, which is what I'm sending right now. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to look up. So this is like the next version of my current capture card. Live Gamer 4K 2.1. I have the original Live Gamer 4K, and let me see what its specs are. If you can even find them. That's another thing that's fucking infuriating with all this shit. Is like the exact specs of these damn devices on like what they will actually do or what they accept are so hard to find at times. Like, yeah, so this is weird, right? So the original Live Gamer 4K, which is the one I'm using, says video input HDMI 2.0. And it says max record resolutions 2160 at 60 hertz. So how how is it possible that y'all are able to see my desktop right now? That's capture. The capture and the pass-through are the same. But like, how is this possible? What's happening? How is this capture working? I it shouldn't, based off of what the specs are, they say. But the specs here say audio input HDMI 2.0. Max pass-through resolutions. I'm not using the pass-through. That's another thing. I just don't need it. What? But that doesn't explain this, because these are the specs for this device. This is saying that this has HDMI 2.0 ports. But you are looking at capture right now that, based off of HDMI 2.0 spec, would be impossible. One input? Sorry, what are you referring to, Craig? Yeah, basically this is the only way I can do this. I wanted to eliminate this setup of mirroring the outputs. So I have DisplayPort going to my monitor, and I have HDMI going to the HDMI splitter. By the way, this is not going directly to the capture card. But what happened was, when I did HDMI out from my gaming PC directly to the splitter, no, not the splitter, sorry, the switcher, my gaming PC could not be configured correctly, because then what that did was that put 4 devices in the chain. And it was like giving me random options for what I could possibly set. So by doing it this way, I can configure it based off of the monitor and force whatever is connected to the HDMI to I'm just forcing it through, is what's happening. And I don't even know why right now it's saying the capture card, because previously it was giving me the model of the switcher, and other times it would give me the model of one of the other 2 devices, either the splitter or the audio extractor. No, Craig. What I'm trying to solve is I have 3 sources that I need to switch between. and split to two different places. So my outputs are 4K 144 monitor and 4K capture card. Apparently able to support 4K 144, even though they say it doesn't. I simply, this is madness. I don't understand how this is happening right now, but it's happening. So those are my two outputs. The inputs are my gaming PC, which I would like to target 4K 144 if fucking possible. The modern console tower, which the maximum, I think, either like the PlayStation 5, I don't have an Xbox Series X, so the maximum shit coming out of that, I think, would be 4K 120. Is that the max that the PS5 can do? Or maybe 1440p 120? And then the retro, so the RetroTink 4K, max output there, 4K 60. I would like to be able to switch between these three things, all running through the one capture card, because I cannot have two 4K capture cards in my stream PC, because my PCI ports are taken up by the Live Gamer 4K, the Deck Link, which is not currently working, even though it is working, but it's not. I don't know what's happening there, and the GPU. I cannot add another, at least internally, I can't add another capture card. And even still, I don't know that splitting everything up to two separate capture cards would be better, because I have another output, and that's an audio output to my mixer. And right now, I'm so close to an ideal setup because I have an audio extractor at the end of the chain before the capture card that is extracting the audio, so it's lagless, right? Hypothetically, it's very low latency audio extraction at that point that gives me my gaming PC, my modern consoles, and my retro consoles audio at my mixer. So, I know it's I know it's a lot. Yes, if this 8K splitter that I found works, it hypothetically solves everything, because it will extract the audio for me so I can get that to my mixer. I don't have to have a separate device for that. Great. Awesome. Because every device that you add to an HDMI 2.1 setup is a new nightmare. It's a whole separate thing. Who knows what features it supports, but it has to support all the ones you want, because you are adding essentially it's like you're adding another monitor to your setup. That's what this is like. So really, right now, it's like my gaming PC is connected to 4 monitors. Or 5, really. Yes, I feel like screaming. Beer. Oh, thank you for the tip. You didn't have to do that. You're telling me to get it then. It was 200 beer. It was 200. If you sent 2K, I would have sent that back to you anyway. Although, yeah, that would have been very annoying on your end. Thank you, beer. I will order that switcher and shut my head, and we'll see what happens. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, sorry for just hopping on and venting. I also now feel awkward, like I was complaining and then it yielded this. It's not my intention whatsoever. I was just like agonizing about my stupid setup and this stupid HDMI bullshit. Chloe, thank you for 66 months. But thank you, Beer. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, this shit is really messing with my head still. Like, how is this working? You would think it would not work at all based off of the specs that AverMedia says. And the funny thing is, the one thing that's not working right now is the damn RetroTink, which is just 4K 60. But if I switch to it, this is what I'm getting now. Get the audio. But of course, I don't know if you guys are. Probably not. Right. So I don't know why that's not working. This one should be a no-brainer, easy. It should be working, and it was working before. I changed nothing, and it's not working. So that's what really set me off before I went live. I was just like, I don't understand why this is not working now. It just was. I tested all of this. I didn't even get into the other thing that's been happening where with this setup, the audio stuff has been changing wildly. I don't know why it's become reliable and it's just showing me this now, but before it was not. It was showing me, oh, I know. I think I know what changed. I think I know what's happening here. So remember last night, those of you who were here, and there was the audio skipping problem. I'll bet you this is related. And I explained that the splitter that I'm using has an EDID button on it that switches between, let me see. Sorry, it's hard to see it. Okay, it switches between 4K 7.1, 4K 5.1, 4K 2.1, and copy. And when I switched it to copy, all of our problems went away. Now, I believe that those are just different audio. So basically, Dolby 7.1, Dolby 5.1, or whatever, surround 7.1, surround 5.1, 2-channel, and then just copy. And I think if it was set to any of the other things, it was causing the audio fuckery. But I don't know why that would fuck up the RetroTink. You know? It feels like it shouldn't. But yeah, I'll pick up that switcher and we'll find out if it's the one, if it's the answer. But the main thing that worries me is that it just says 4K at 120. The only reason that I'm not taking that at face value is because the majority of things that say they're 8K 60 do support 4K 144. Like, to support 8K 60, naturally you basically can also do 4K 144. So it just doesn't make sense that they don't list it. And they also have a tendency to write up to when it's a lie. Like it'll say up to 4K 120, but then like later on in the specs somewhere it'll say like 4K 144. It's like, well, why are you saying up to 4K 120? I think this is partially a symptom of the like SEO slop that's just taking everything over. I think that a lot of these fucking descriptions are not actually, they're not trying to target accurate specifications in terms of the information they share. They're only trying to target the thing that works the most for fucking selling shit, the thing that leads to conversions. So it'll say like up to and then an incorrect specification because that gets more searches, that gets more results. I think that's the reason behind that stuff, probably. Yeah, 8K. Well, the problem is that 8K is what you have to search for. I mean, it's basically become the standard because it's the only way to find those things that you're looking for. I don't know. It really is like it's a fucking mess of confusing information. But yeah. Thank you, Beer. Also, thank you, Craig, for the messages you've sent me here. I'm checking that stuff out to see. Craig had found the manual for this device. The thing is, usually these are as fucked up. But let's see if it says anything about what it supports. Oh my god. Why did they write it this way? They wrote 480p slash 720p slash 1080p slash 2160p at 24, 25, 30, 50, 60, 100, 120. Up to 4320p at 50 slash 60. This really bugs me because, like, other similar 8K devices that support 8K 60 support 4K 144. So does it really not? Or what? Like, if I believe this manual, I should just send you your money back, Beer, because it doesn't support it. Right? This is the nightmare. I all I do is move from nightmare to nightmare. That's what happens. I could ask, but I think that whoever's going to answer is not going to know, and they're just going to go off of the 120 thing is what's going to happen. That's all it's going to. I'm not going to get like a good answer. Right, 8K 60 already exceeds the necessary bandwidth. That's why it. If that's why it drives me crazy. It's like, well, why doesn't it? If it doesn't, you explicitly had to, like, lock it out. But yeah, the reason that I'm even more adamant about trying, like, it's funny because I didn't have a 4K monitor and I didn't care about 4K high refresh rate because I thought it's unobtainable. And then I determined or discovered, actually, pretty obtainable, especially with the 4080 Super that I'm about to install. But then that fucked me all up in all these other ways where it's like now I'm trying to find all these other devices that do it and they don't. Or they might. They might. It's really hard to fucking tell. Yeah, it's just like that the whole time with these setups, man. It's this domino effect. And I'm like a late adopter to 4K. I guess 4K 144 is an early adopter level thing. Probably. That's more enthusiast level. My cables definitely do. 100%. Because right now you're seeing, again, 4K 144, assuming the capture is still functioning. It is. So you're seeing 4K 144 right now. Well, 130. Maybe if I stare at the ground. There you go, 144. And obviously once I get the Super, it'll be solid 144. I imagine if I was one of those people trying to target like goddamn, what is it, 240 or the super insane refresh rates. I don't care about anything higher than 144. You can't convince me. You can't convince me otherwise. I won't do it. I refuse. But like the crispness, the sharpness of this is so goddamn good. And also, 2080 Super doing pretty fucking good at this level, right? This feels so fucking smooth and good. Go team. Oh, fuck. Oh. He had already moved. Then he humiliated me. Yeah. This shit is so obnoxious, Agio. Like, I mean, I'm definitely making my own situation worse with all these other devices because of the whole capture thing, all that. No, I don't want to be prone. Oh, come on. But yeah, like, as you can see, I'm basically at that level here. The GPU is going to push it over the top, and then my capture card supports it, so I just kind of need the rest of the chain to fall in line, and everything will be okay, right? That's it. Oh, was that a teammate? I'm not sure. No, it's not. It's a sneaky. Somebody ran up here and killed my teammate. I have no health. Oh. I just watched this fucking goofy display and then got blown up by an unknown grenade. That was perfect comedic timing. I really got bamboozled. In just a very funny way. Ooh. Oh, there was somebody to my right. I don't have my good headset on, so I can't really hear footsteps like I should be. It's crazy how much of a detriment that is. Why is there someone in our spawn? Where are they? They're spawning down there. God damn it, dude. I like the TDM in this, but that is one thing that is really obnoxious, is the way that it backfills. There was someone on the roof up there, I saw. Whoa! It was close. But yeah, my 2080 Super really feels it on heftier games like Helldivers 4K, not so much. If I turn things down, I can get it to do a fairly solid 60 to 70 at 4K, which is not awful, but not great, especially when I'm used to higher refresh at this point. I tried to hip fire him. He was too far away for hip fire. He had just vaulted over there. Whoa, 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 whoa! He's getting sniped from somewhere, and then that guy finished the job. Can I even cross this? Ow. Where was that? Where are you? Oh, up on the balcony. I'm trapped here. Ah, man. I hit him around his head. They've got us so pinned down back here. Where was homeboy getting shot from here? I'm going somewhere else. Oh! Sneaky bastard. Yeah, that sounds like it, maybe. Where's everybody? Someone on the roof? Yeah. Saw your shadow, buddy. Someone up there. Damn it, here's the guy. Somebody threw their pan at the end of that exchange for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty out of date at this point. Oh, fucking prone? Oh, prone in TDM is, that's bold. Wow, that was all me there. Yeah, it was the same damn guy. What did I just see in front of me? I saw a man drop down, right? Oh, I see you. Whoa, that was a terrible spray. I should have had him dead to rights, and I fucking blew it. If my snap gets started off on the wrong foot. How are you not dead? Aww. That guy again. My mortal enemy. Yeah, my planned upgrades at the moment, obviously I have the 2080 Super coming tomorrow. And then I'm thinking that I may get the 5800 X3D to replace my 3900X and then kick the 3900X and my 2080 Super over to the stream PC. And those should be pretty nice upgrades for that. Hey, Dork. Oh yeah, NVMe felt like such a massive upgrade. But yeah, right now for me, this monitor is such a huge leap from my previous setup. It feels crazy. I'll be right back. Well, I haven't had it very long, so I can't like make a really strong recommendation, but I think that the Gigabyte M28U is very good. At least I'm very happy. Oh, stuck on a wall. How am I not hitting this asshole? There's somebody else back there. Oh, yep. Wow. Some enemy just ran in there. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet either. I'm getting fucking ruined. That was a bad spray. I got him, but like, I was all over the place. Barely got him. Someone else appeared. God, this wall, like, the way that we're spawning right now, and the fact that they can all sit on this wall and just pick us off, sucks. When, can't even get across the goddamn openings in the wall. Can I get across here? Poop can't flush me. Yeah, people are crazy. I was not much of a contributor to this round. Let's get in there, team. Jesus. In the back. How in the world did I not ruin that man? I put bullets all over him. I moved, buddy. Other side. Yeah, I ruined that dude's tennis career for sure. Wow. I did not expect someone else to come. Fuck me. I will say in this, like, looking in the direction of, like, where your teammates are and seeing a bunch of teammates there, and then expecting not to get shot from that direction is a bad move. People are just threaded all over the place. I love to commit to the world's worst spray. Wow, that grenade. Pretty great grenade. Oh shit. Nope, you can't hit me. You can't hit me. I am completely pinned here though. The winning shot on my rival. There is someone in here. How did I not land a bullet on this man? And then I jumped into his hands. I drew like a circle around him. I'm not hanging around to be shot here. Oh, they're coming to get me. I'm a fool. They hate me so much because I heard them coming and then waited. There's only 4 people on my team. Boom. This is really going on. Yeah, spray. How did that not hit? These long distance sprays. Oh, okay, someone on that wall. Don't love that map. I don't like how open that map is. This map's alright. It's an interesting map. I also don't love how quick people are to quit. Like, if your team loses a round, instead of seeing it through, people will just fucking dip. If this is actually in any of the maps, I've not seen it. This almost feels like it was built just for TDM. Aww. Finally, when I look away, someone appears, of course. Yeah, my enemy is on my team now. Okay. There was someone...
We're gonna do anything today, we kinda gotta...
Yeah, I said I'm ready. Just tell me and keep me posted.
No, you didn't.
Well, I'm ready anytime. Okay.
Because we haven't packed, we haven't...
Alrighty. Well, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thank you again, Beer. I appreciate it. I will catch you later.